You've tuned in to the Top 10 Gardener with garden expert Ken Lain. Join him daily as he answers timely garden questions that are sure to make a difference in your gardens. Now, welcome your host.
So I took a team, our leadership team from Waters Garden Center to Chicago, Illinois. It's not usually on our radar, but we received a Innovators of the Year award for garden centers. Who's the most innovative? Who's giving back? Who's making a difference? Who's out there leading the way? And so they were giving us an award for that. We get several of these a year, but when you get an award that prestigious, you make sure you take your entire team to go celebrate with you in Chicago. It's a great city to celebrate in. Not only that, but it was garden center related. So there's like, 15, 16, 17,000 garden centers in the country. We're one. And so we share. So we're basically a bunch of farmers. We figured out how to we had some fruit in the back. We figured out how to set up a fruit stand with some flowers in the greenhouses. We started to put a few out in the farmers markets or in the front of the store. We had a landscape company. We decided to hold our stuff in a garden center. Basically, that's kind of how we got our start. And now we're just really good at retail with Gifty. It's expanded so much. And so to be rewarded or to be awarded by our peers in that way is a huge, huge honor. So, but the highlight for us, yes, the awards were nice. Great. Okay. There's an open bar. Okay. Well, that's good for like one drink. And then you're kind of going, I'm getting tired. I'm Chicago time or whatever. It was the garden tours. So we all jumped on a bus. There were 4 buses, and then we toured each other's garden centers around Chicago. And Chicago has got some magnificent, glorious, huge garden centers. And so we get to go through and be inspired. Lots of pictures, lots of video our team was taking. Going, ooh, great idea. We could do that here. We could do that. And so it's kind of fun to see the team get jazzed about the industry they've chosen to make their career, and then come back, and then we get to brainstorm and figure out how to do that. We got 2 or 3 that we do that with. Let me think here. I've got one more in Portland, Oregon, taking another team up there in 2 or 3 weeks. They call it the Far West Show. It's because it's the Far West. It's a show at the farthest west, but that's where we get a lot of our trees from, conifers, the pine trees, spruce, fruit trees, shade trees. They come from up there. A lot of the shrubs, we'll use that the way we've got farms down in San Diego, farms in the Central Valley, farms up in Portland, and you'll start the flower. They start to bloom a little earlier down here, and as they start to fade here, we go to the next crop and the next farm. So we're working the western half of the country. So we always have this continual flower availability for customers here that's fresh, vibrant, new, and in bloom. And so we go up there to get our fall crops. A lot of the sumacs come from up there. A lot of the amber maples, that's the native one. The red buds, that's the native red bud. It's grown up there because they grow so much faster than I could do it down here. And so even with the shipping, it's cheaper to have it up there because they grow so fast, they're so full, and the quality control is so much over the top. In fact, if you all are up part of the industry, Isley Nursery, it's like the Disneyland of nursery growers. Now, Joe Consumer can't go back there, but if you're in the industry, you're welcomed with open arms. Hey, have a coffee. Let me take you on a tour. So we're taking the team there to be inspired. We'll bring a few things in. So we'll have pictures of it. I'm sure that we'll post for folks, but it's kind of fun to be awarded Innovator of the Year. But then it's actually funner to take your team and see their eyes kind of open up, and you see the gleam going, oh, I can't believe this is my career, and I get to go to work, and the boss is flying me to Chicago. That's awesome. So it's fun to see that going on. Anyway, that's it for this show. Throughout the week, Lisa and I camp out here at Waters Garden Center. We love talking to fans of the show. Hi, Kenneth Waters with our Monster Monsoon Sale, our only sale of the year.
Truckloads of fresh autumn maple, aspen, and spruce have just arrived, and we need room, so summer plants must go.
Perennials, trees, shrubs, even pottery must go, and it's worth your while with plant sales at 25, 45, even 65% off.
It's Waters' only sale of the year at Waters Garden Center, 1815 Iron Springs Road in Prescott.
Where people who love great plants at sale prices, they love to shop.
If you want a more fruitful garden, increased success in landscape that just feels better, then tune in daily to the Top 10 Garden Podcast. Years of tips, tricks, and garden shortcuts are guaranteed to make your gardens nicer than ever. Listen to this podcast or read Ken's weekly garden column by visiting WattersGardenCen-terAZ.com. That's Waters with 2 T's, GardenCenter.com. Thanks for tuning in.